Good morning, this is Gina, Art of Skincare. Welcome to my Tuesday morning show. Today we're going to be talking about some firming tricks. I'm going to show you guys a firming facial that I like to do. This is so simple that you could do it every day and really incorporate it into your skincare routine if you wanted to. So we'll be getting started. I'm going to be using GlyMed's products, and everything that I'm going to be using this morning is firming to the skin. There's muscle relaxers that are going to help to release those deep expression lines, those chronic expression lines in the face. And everything is brightening, full of antioxidants, and also full of we've got some ingredients in there that are anti-inflammatory as well. So we know that there are lots of things that contribute to that loss of firmness in the skin, the collagen loss, the elasticity loss. Some of the major causes are inflammation and also exposure to the environment, so environmental aging. So when we think about using products that are going to support our skin during this time when we're starting to worry about losing that firmness, we can think about ingredients that are calming and anti-inflammatory, as well as lots of great antioxidants. And then we've got some peptides and things like that, peptides do different things. There's peptides that still stimulate collagen production. We have peptides that are what we call our wrinkle released peptides that help to minimize or release the chronic tension that we can hold in our skin when we are under stress, or even when we're smiling and happy, we get some chronic tension or chronic expression lines that can happen. So we have peptides that help to really release that chronic tension. And then we have peptides that also go to work on producing collagen to help firm the skin and maintain that skin elasticity. And GlyMed does a really great job of it, from cleansers, scrubs, masks, serums, and moisturizer, all the way through your skincare routine. Today, I'm going to be showing you things that really go after those external factors that cause aging, as well as some intrinsic factors that cause aging. We're going to be using GlyMed. I'm also going to be using the MBK Wave. This is my do-it-all tool, so we're going to use it for cleansing. And then we are also going to use it to infuse the mask that I'm going to put on this morning. So first things first, I'm going to be starting with the GlyMed Peptide Cleanser. This is the Peptide Firming Cleanser. It's all about being anti-inflammatory, reducing redness, also about plumping the skin and really strengthening the skin, so we have that elasticity that we want in the skin. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab a few pumps of this cleanser and work it into my skin. You guys know me, I like to do a 2-minute cleanse to really get the lymphatics moving, break up the fascia tension, get everything working really well in the skin. So what I'm going to do here is, I've got my cleanser on. I'm going to add some water now. There we go. And I'm going to use the Wave, because the Wave is going to go after all those things. It's going to help move lymph, and I'm going to turn it on here. And now I'm just going to really massage and work the cleanser into the skin for a couple minutes. Now the Wave is an ultrasonic device, so it's using 2 waveforms, and it's using it's using a positive ion to clean the skin, then it's using a negative ion when we are penetrating our products into the skin. So it's really got this dual energy field going here, which I love, with the added benefit of the LED, as well as a vibration that helps to really move that lymph along. So we can move along, lymph needs to move outward and then drain downward. So we can do some movements where we're moving things to the outside of the face. Need a little more water. Always has to be wet. Get the nose. and then pull that down. Let's get the mouth area, cheeks. This is the biggest area where we have a lot of lymph, this whole area here. So we really want to help coax that along, wake it up. Okay, we've got a good cleanse going there. Turn off my device. The next step I am going to grab from GlyMed is the Peptide Micro Scrub. I still have the cleanser on my face, and I'm going to add the scrub right on top. It's a wonderful combination. I love the creaminess of this scrub and the gentleness of the particles. It's really fine. It's like those microdermabrasion crystals that are just really smooth, really fine, do a great job. It's like your little home microdermabrasion quickie treatment. It smells like lavender. It's very calming and soothing. And this is where we are really working to remove dead skin cells from the surface of the skin. So we're going to lift up some, old pigmentation on the surface, just surfacey pigmentation, dry flakes on the skin. This is what's going to help everything after this penetrate better into the skin. I take it right on the lips. Lips need exfoliation. I did some skiing last week, so I've got a little dryness around my nasal flares. Can get around there. Work on lifting off those flakes. I had a little bit of water to give me a little more slip. This is really one of the best things you can do for your skin, is a really nice cleansing ritual. You will be amazed at what that does for you. So even incorporating some movements for moving lymph now and moving everything out, and then grabbing it and pulling it down. And then I'm good and ready to rinse off. So I've got an eco cloth here that I'm using. Now, one of the beautiful things about this particular system is that it's also oncology safe. So anybody who's worried about having had skin cancer, anything like that, every ingredient, everything I'm using here is really safe for everybody. There we go. All right, ready for our next step. I pat the skin dry, so I have a dry eco cloth. And our next step is the mask. This is the Rejuvenating Peptide Mask. This is also very firming. It's anti-inflammatory, so it's going to take away redness. That's what we said, really important for collagen production and keeping the skin youthful. It's a very plumping, firming. It's amazing. So let's get it out and get it on here. You can see it kind of has this kind of pinky pasty jelly feel. I'm going to get my eyelids. Eyelids are important for firming. This is gentle enough that we can use it there. The neck. Right on down to the chest. And now, because this is a water base, I get to use my wave to penetrate it into the skin, enhance it. So let's get that turned on. And confirm, and it's vibrating. We're good. Okay, now I'm just going to let it dry a little bit so I get that tightening action going on. Okay, so skin's starting, ooh, nice and sticky. Skin's feeling nice and tight. Setting. Our next step is going to be to remove it. I'll get my eco cloth, get it nice and wet. And I'm just going to remove all the surface stickiness that's on there. It's not super sticky, but you wouldn't want to go through the day with this on your face. Now you're ready at this point for your regular daily skincare. And so if you're using one of the other systems, whether it's HOP or whatever, you would now start with that system if you have your recovery serum, whatever you're using. I'm going to show you today what I've been using for a little while now, testing it, and I really like it. This is the GlyMed system. So this would be your morning routine for anybody who's wanting to firm the skin. Look how much firmer it is. Firm the skin, lift hyperpigmentation, or brighten. There's some stronger things that we could use with this for hyperpigmentation, but I'm just using the things that are more generally brightening, firming, and also relaxing muscle tension in the face. So my first step is going to be to use the Restoring Fulvic Elixir. The Fulvic Elixir is excellent for wound healing, for calming the skin. It's anti-inflammatory, really helps to build a healthy skin microbiome. I use 2 pumps and I really should have just used 1. I always use too much, and you guys can make this stuff last longer. Just use 1 pump. Now, this could be, we could work these serums in using the Wave again, but I don't want to spend too much time doing that because I want to be able to talk and answer you guys' questions. So I'm going to put on this serum. My next serum is the firming serum. The firming serum is brightening, and it also has those relaxing peptides. Again, I use 2 pumps. I just like 2 pumps. This one you probably can use 2 pumps, especially because you're going to want to get your neck. And neck needs extra love, right, you guys? Let's give that neck some extra love. Just. So at this point, if you want to use your device for penetration, you would just spritz. You can spritz with that hemp mist and then work it in with your device. My next step now is moisturizer. That's how quick and easy this routine is. A couple of serums and a moisturizer. I'm going to use the Age Delay moisturizer. Age Delay has that professional grade colloidal silver in it, so it's going to be really good for my microbiome, and it's got all those great peptides that we want for firming, lifting, and stimulating collagen in the skin. And it's really a nice weight moisturizer. Not too heavy, yet not too light. It's going to be especially loved by those with normal to dry skin types. I tell you, I'm loving this combination of the Peptide Firming Cleanser and the Peptide Micro Scrub. A couple times a week in the shower really makes a difference for removing that dead skin and really allowing your serums to penetrate, and they're just great plumping as well. Everything I've used today is really about plumping the skin, because when you're thinking about sagging, it's not just strengthening muscles and creating new collagen that is going to lift the skin. You've got to think about a balloon. When a balloon is running out of air and it sags, what you have to do is fill it back up. You've got to plump that balloon. So we need to plump the skin. When we plump the skin with water hydrators, moisture, lift that up. You think about a raisin. When a raisin's dehydrated, it's going to be saggy, wrinkly, shrivelly. So what we want to do is keep our skin really well moisturized, really hydrated with water. So applying lots of things, cleansers, serums, and things that really add water to the skin, and then putting our moisturizers and oils on top of that to help prevent that transepidermal water loss. And that's the way you're going to keep your raisins, your raisin skin cells all nice and plump and juicy. So I'm loving this routine. I do this full routine with the facial part, different parts of it, probably every day. I'm using my cleanser every day, then I'm throwing in the scrub several times a week, and then getting the mask on a few times a week as well. It's really so easy that you can do it every day, or you can do different parts of it each day. And even just doing the 3 steps of the cleanser, then adding in the scrub, then putting on your mask, so simple and so easy that you can easily do it every day, every other day, once a week, but you definitely see really nice results. If you have any questions about your routine or anything, you can always go to Artist Skincare, log in, go to the rewards page, and do a skincare checkup. And Marjorie and I, she goes by MJ, but I like to call her Marjorie. MJ and I will work with you. We'll look over your routine, the products that you have, and make sure that you're on the right track and that your products are all compatible and that they are all safe for whatever stage of life you might be in, whether you're pregnant, dealing with some cancer, or anything going on. We can help you fine-tune your skincare routine and make sure that you have everything just right. We want to be there for you. It's our passion. So thanks you guys for joining me today. This has been a lot of fun. My skin has loved it. So thank you so much. And we'll see you all again next week, or those of you with your tri-waves, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.